say hello to your new, improved Harley Quinn.
Let's talk about who Harley Quinn is. What makes her tick? Harley Quinn is one of the most enigmatic DC characters. Ever since she debuted in 1992, she's gone from a henchman to a heroine and built up an army of fans. But why is she so appealing? Who is Harley Quinn? Underneath all the chaos, she's always had one goal: to be loved.
Ha! You're just jealous because you don't have a fella who's as loving and loyal to you as my pudding is to me.
Harley was originally introduced as a sidekick / love interest for the Joker. They first met when she was a psychiatric intern at Arkham Asylum, and she became fascinated by his eccentric personality. During their therapy sessions, she fell in love with him and eventually helped him to escape.
When I was a doctor, I was always listening to other people's problems. Then I met Mr. J, who listened to me for a change and made everything fun.
She's cute and insane. The Joker's a lunatic. They're a perfect match. But Harley isn't a psychopath. She's closer to having a dependent personality disorder. She demonstrates this by latching onto romantic partners.
Hi, Puddin'. Miss me?
Or a team.
Isn't this fun? It's just like a sleepover. We should order pizza.
Her reliance on others allowed Joker to abuse her mentally, emotionally, and physically.
Hi, Puddin'. You're just in time to see the...
And like a battered wife, over the years, she insisted she was leaving him,
No more Joker.
only to come home after a sweet apology and a promise that he'll do better.
Angel.
Just look at her first appearance on Batman the Animated Series. In Joker's favor, she's introduced as a lackey to Joker's latest scheme. She's his faithful sidekick, cheering him on and even styling his hair. And as a member of Joker's gang, Harley also dresses like a kind of clown. She wears a Harley Quinn outfit dating back to the 16th century art form Commedia dell'arte. The Harlequins were known for being mischievous, kind of like a proto-Bugs Bunny. This emphasizes that she's inferior to Joker.
You know what a Harlequin is? A Harlequin's role is to serve.
And as the show progressed, her relationship with Joker only became more toxic.
Don't get me wrong. My Puddin's a little rough sometimes, but he loves me, really.
In the episode Harlequinade, she's so sick of Joker's mind games that she forms an alliance with Batman to track him down. Harley reaches her breaking point.
Freeze, clown.
But Joker isn't angry. He sees an opportunity to assert ownership over Harley.
Baby, you're the greatest.
And once again, she's merely his devoted servant. Their abusive domestic relationship recurs in the series, the movies, and in the comics. Occasionally, Harley can tell Joker off,
Lousy, scut-sucking creep.
but he always gets the upper hand. The episode Mad Love is where we first see the scope of Harley's tragedy. After Joker fails to capture Batman, Harley tries to cheer him up by seducing him. And I don't mean she's seducing Batman, she's trying to seduce Joker. Anyways, he's annoyed by her emotional gestures and he throws her out on the street. She decides to regain Joker's love by killing Batman.
To show Mr. J I could really pull off one of his plans.
And that's when Harley proves she's actually kind of better than the Joker at some things. She captures and tortures Batman all by herself, and Joker doesn't take this well.
Harley!
He can't handle having a strong woman in his life.
Don't you want to finally get rid of Batman?
Only if I do it, idiot!
At her lowest moment, Harley's only sad because...
My fault. I didn't get the joke.
But even at her nadir, she's trying to win the Joker's approval. He sees her as garbage, and because Joker's the center of her universe, now she sees herself as garbage too. She's just a stupid girl who didn't get the joke. But then she finds new strength.
Fine, I'll show you. You'll be sorry. I'll pull a big heist and I'll be laughing at you. Ha ha, you hear? Laughing.
And then, just as she's ready to leave him, he shows her the slightest kindness, continuing the cycle of abuse. Joker isn't interested in a strong, equal partner.
I give the punchlines around here. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So he has to keep Harley weak and dependent.
I think we can still work it out. Don't you?
And this is one reason Harley resonates with her fans. Everyone, especially some women and young girls, has been told by a lesser man that you're not good enough and you need me to survive. But Harley's evolution eventually reveals her inner strength. Despite being perceived as a ditz, she's a trained psychologist. She can get into people's heads and manipulate them to her advantage.
So, unless we all want to die very unpleasant deaths, we're gonna have to work together. Sure.
However, her fatal flaw, wanting to be loved, always gets in the way of her success. In Batman the Animated Series, Harley occasionally teams up with Poison Ivy, an eco-terrorist bent on protecting the environment. In the episode Harley and Ivy, Joker kicks her out of his gang due to his own inability to steal a diamond from a museum. Then she pulls off the heist herself, but bumps into Ivy, who is also doing some stealing. They bond, and they go off to commit crimes together, like a cartoon Thelma and Louise.
Yes!
But this show of independence attracts Joker's attention, and he soon wins Harley back. Over the years, Harley has teamed up with several groups, Suicide Squad, Gotham City Sirens, and Secret Six, and always ends up betraying them, hoping for a shred of love from the Joker.
Deals off, B-Man. No one ever said anything about hurting Mr. J.
The movie Suicide Squad stays true to this portrayal of Harley Quinn. Margot Robbie does a fantastic job showing the chaotic dynamic between her and the Joker. Staying true to her obsession with Mr. J, Harley actually abandons the squad when Joker comes to rescue her from Amanda Waller's mission. In Harley's fantasies, we see her desire for a loving family with Joker, complete with suburban house and a white picket fence. But Harley deserves better. She's an intelligent, beautiful, sweet, athletic, crazy woman who deserves so much better than the Joker, or whatever the hell this was. And everyone she meets can see the goodness inside her. Everybody's rooting for her to leave the Joker. They care about her. Even after she turns on the Suicide Squad, Deadshot still can't bring himself to turn her away. And after Joker dies, she tries to rejoin the team.
Hey guys, I'm back.
And no one objects. They recognize that Harley behaves like an addict, and like an addict, it takes love and positive reinforcement to break her addiction. Her true friend across all media is Poison Ivy. She's always Harley's first call when things go wrong, and Ivy is always there for her.
You'd think after living with Mr. J, I'd be used to a little pain.
You're just one big forgiving doormat, aren't you?
I am not a doormat. Am I?
Harley, in turn, keeps Ivy calm and helps her with her intimacy issues. And with her help, Harley recognizes the cycle of abuse and starts to actually break from the Joker.
He does not love you. You have to leave him. And don't say you don't know him like I do.
Harley continues this evolution in her new animated series, Harley Quinn, on DC Universe. The series follows Harley after she breaks up with the Joker. With Poison Ivy's help, she starts putting together her own crew and making a name for herself. And she becomes a member of the Legion of Doom. Finally, Harley's coming into her own.
Yeah, you know, I am so gonna show the world I am more than just Joker's girlfriend.
There you go. There
I'm
you
gonna
go.
have my own capers.
Ivy shows her what real love is, and Harley decides that she's done being someone's sidekick.
You know, why am I still wearing this thing? I do not know.
She asserts herself as a leader and actually becomes one of the Joker's criminal competitors.
If he thinks I'm just gonna fade away into obscurity, he doesn't know what's coming.
This new self-loved Harley is also seen in Birds of Prey and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn. When the movie starts, her relationship with Joker's over and she's not handling it well. But when Black Mask places a hit on Cassandra Cain, Harley takes it on herself to save her with the help of Black Canary, Huntress, and Officer Renee Montoya. This is Harley's true calling, helping others. In the animated series, she's a kind of therapist for Ivy.
Do you remember how you diagnosed me?
Sure. A classic misanthrope with abandonment issues who befriends plants to avoid human intimacy.
Nailed it!
And in Birds of Prey, she's helping Cassandra. This empathy for others teaches Harley to love herself and breaks the cycle of abuse.
So, do you realize now that you don't have to prove to anyone how awesome you are?
Yes.
Speaking vengeance rarely brings the catharsis we hope for. Yeah.
Now she doesn't need to depend on any man, especially the Joker. She's a fighting leader who knows her worth because she is
Harley freaking Quinn!
Well guys, that's our breakdown of Harley Quinn. Let me know your favorite Batman villain in the comments below. And if it's your first time here, please subscribe. For Screen Crush, I'm Ryan Airy.
Won't you please put down that acid and say that we're sweethearts?